Grand Rising, my lovely butterflies. This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video. And if you enjoy the content, please don't hesitate to subscribe. How is everyone doing this morning? I pray that everyone is continuing to take care of themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting this channel. As you all know, we have reached over 1K, and I am very excited that this channel is growing because I have a lot of important messages that I would like to get out to you guys. And speaking of which, this topic is one of them. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I will be talking about how the enemy is using narcissistic demons to destroy you. But in all actuality, they are self-sabotaging. I see that it's a lot of people out here doing some destructive things. They're moving off of demon time. And it seems that a lot of people take pride in what they're doing now. It seems as if people are taking pride in working for the enemy, just as we as God's people and believers take pride in worshiping the Most High. And it led me to do a video about this because I always wondered what type of spirits narcissists ran off of. It always seems that narcissists are so demonic. It seems that their ways are beyond any wicked intention that could ever be thought of by any human being on this earth. And I wanted to make this video to explain why the narcissist is one of the enemy's main targets to use. I also want to talk about a lot of the spirits that the enemy uses to drive the narcissist into doing what they do. And with that being said, I also will be talking about how the enemy knows that his time is up, and the people that he's using to hurt others, their spirit knows that their time is up as well. And what I mean their time is up, I don't mean that something's going to happen to them. The Most High, is just going to make something disastrous happen to them or anything like that. No, I mean that their season to be humbled is near. This video is for anyone out there who is experiencing continuous spiritual attacks, people who feel that they are being manipulated, gaslit, and deceived by a narcissist. This video is for my empaths. You're in a situation where you feel like you're the only loving, caring person of the group. Even if you're only around less than a handful of people. And this is because the times that we're living in, many people are running off of their own personal desires instead of, the will of God, and it's leading them into a demonic path. Now, guys, for any of you who don't know what a narcissistic demon is, because yes, narcissists are demons because they run off of a demonic spirit. A narcissistic demon is an individual who finds satisfaction in lying, abusing, controlling, and manipulating others in order to get what they want. Satan loves to use these type of people for his attacks on the anointed and the appointed. These people have high temperaments. They love to fight. They love to argue. They love overall conflict. They have no remorse. The evil spirit within them allows them to mistreat others. And in Proverbs chapter 6, verse 18, it says, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that are swift in running to evil. Verses 19 through 20 says, a false witness who speaks lies, and one who sows discord among brethren. My son, keep your father's command and do not forsake the law of your mother. And with that being said, many people are disrespecting their parents. Many parents are disrespecting their children. See, this spirit, and these spirits don't discriminate what body they inhabit. And speaking of that, they know which bodies to inhabit. Because the people that they drive already possess evil intentions. They were already basking in some type of iniquity that matched the qualifications of Satan's reason to use them. Meaning these people have always been this way, whether you knew it or not. In the video that I did yesterday about chosen ones losing their position due to pride and arrogance, there are several chosen ones who has allowed their arrogance and their pride that has came from the gift that was given to them to lead them astray from God, making them feel that they're their own gods, making them feel that they can run off of their own will and their own decisions without consulting the Most High first. That's taking advantage of your position, just like Satan did in the kingdom of heaven. He took advantage of all the great things that the Lord gave him, and he was not satisfied. He wanted to be God, and to this very day, he still does. He knows that the Most High is the creator and the controller of everything over this earth. Nothing happens without God's permission. Satan can't even attack you without God's permission. He wants full control over everything and everyone on this planet so he can, just to destroy it, just so he can destroy everything that the Most High built. All out of jealousy and envy, because he can no longer place foot in the Lord's kingdom unless he's there to receive instructions and he has to go afterwards. And the Lord is telling me that's why a lot of these narcissists are mad and why they're attacking you. Because they know that their time is almost up. They know that these attacks, they know that these plots, they know that these schemes that they're pulling on you, the Most High is about to pull you out of it. The more they attack you, the brighter your light shines. You blind them with your light. A narcissist would usually manipulate their victims, then gaslight them in order to keep their evil plots and schemes swept under the rug. And see, for a lot of my empaths out there, and I'm pretty sure majority of you guys are empaths, loving and caring people. You have a sensitive spirit. You can see and hear into the spiritual realm. You have a gift of strong discernment. You know when something's not right. And a lot of you guys were deceived at first by this, these narcissists, because you have a good heart. You were acting out of genuineness and purity, and these people were acting out of evil intentions. They had a bad intention for you when you didn't have one for them. It must be miserable to have to surround your mind around constantly plotting and scheming on someone because number one, you're afraid for them to find out who you really are. And then for number two, you have a spirit that within you that constantly wants to manipulate and control someone. That is a demonic spirit. You know, these people carry a sense of self-righteousness within them. They feel that their actions are justified. You know, when it seems that the more that you pray as a believer of Yahweh, the more these people around you begin to show their true colors, the more they begin to show you who they really are. You know, I'm pretty sure it was once a time where you could hardly get these people to even say a lot, you know. But now they're actually revealing to you what they're doing. And, you know, that brings me to say, nowadays, these people are more broad and upfront about their actions. They are deliberately being disrespectful towards you as if doing it secretly and gaslighting you wasn't enough. They are really no longer making excuses for what they're doing to you. They're flat out telling you how they feel at this point. They're telling you how much they hate and dislike you. And if it's not literally coming out of their mouth, their actions are getting broader and stronger towards you. The attacks are getting stronger. You know, Matthew chapter 10 verse 22 says, they will hate you for my name's sake. The light that you carry, the Holy Spirit inside of you, has these people infuriated because yes, narcissists are being ran off of demonic spirits. And these people will use you as a scapegoat. You know, they will say things like, look at what you made me do. Everything is your fault. And as part of one of their scapegoating tactics, they know you carry a light. And if you speak out on something that's not right, they will refer back to your belief in Yahweh as to a reason why you should sit back and take the abuse. You know, why are you going off on me? I thought you were a child of God. Well, guess what? I thought you were too. Until the mask came off. And now I see you for who you really are. And you know, now I am a little upset. I have some questions. I have some things to say. Who do you think you are? You know, they do a lot of projective gaslighting. And, you know, this is, then again, another scapegoating tactic. These people will literally mistreat you. This could be physical harm, verbal, emotional, even spiritual harm. They will mistreat you and boast and brag about it. You know, this is the same as Satan glorifying his wicked ways. He's showing it these days through how people are so openly, you know, happy about worshiping Satan as if nothing's wrong with it. These people show no remorse for their actions. And deep down, their spirit knows that it's over for them for the way that they've been treating you. And, you know, back to the spiritual abuse. Now, narcissists are connected to witchcraft as well. And I'm about to talk about that in just a second. Now, guys, narcissists are easy targets for demons to use. And this is because they carry a sense of guilt and shame that they always aim to disguise. And this is especially when they first meet someone. Satan uses demonic spirits to influence the narcissist's destructive behavior to destroy someone else's life as well as their own lives as well. When you are continuously hurt by a narcissist, you know, and just like any other consistent action, that a person uses, it becomes a habit. And once a person gets used to a habit, it becomes a form of comfort for them. And in relation to the narcissist, they could do something that to hurt you, that they can see it kind of puts you in some sort of submission. And once they realize this will become, one of their main go-to tactics that they used against you, one of their control tactics. And this is because once they realize that they fully manipulated you and has full control, they will use that form of behavior as a go-to tactic. This is their way of controlling you through the demonic forces. This is the enemy's way of controlling you through a narcissist. See, these attacks are spiritual. And a lot of things that happen in your life from the people around you, it takes place into the spiritual realm first. It's a demonic attack. And then he figures out the people. He'll form the plan in the demonic realm. And then he'll look into the physical realm, monitor your life, and figure out which people close to you would be the best ones to help carry out the mission against you. He'll study them. Oh, they're jealous of, him or her. Oh, they don't like them. Oh, they're envy. He knows who to use. So just know these people that's attacking you out of nowhere, this is how they've always secretly felt about you. And he uses these narcissists to, number one, distract you from the Most High by keeping you wrapped up in the conflict, control, and manipulation tactics that they constantly use against you. It's also to drain and confuse you, especially on an emotional and physical level. The emotional, aspect is to keep you confused, and the physical aspect is to keep you drained and tired, to keep you doing a lot of the things that, the Most High has set out for you to do. Number one is to pray and have a relationship with him. Some of the things that they do has had many of us questioning the Most High, like, why is this happening to me? It can have you mentally entangled. The confusion of them gaslighting you, calling you crazy, having other people, calling you crazy, trying to make you feel that you deserve the mistreatment that you're enduring from a demon. Now, let's talk about this witchcraft. Narcissists do witchcraft in a way of using manipulation, okay? Next to the enemy, the narcissist serves as an expert manipulator. And this is because they possess the Jezebel spirit. The Jezebel spirit is, based around her manipulating and control tactics, that she used. Using and manipulate others to disastrous extents. Not caring, who they have to step on in order to get what they want. This is the behavior of the narcissist who possesses the Jezebel spirit. Now, as with Jezebel herself, when it came to her husband, Ahab, she ordered him to force believers of their community to worship the paganistic god Baal and make sacrifices to him. And when they refused, she commanded her husband to have them executed. Believe it or not, guys, especially in this day and age, the narcissist is just as treacherous. Okay? I just want you guys to know that. Everyone is out to get, it seems like many people are out to get what they want in this day and time. And it feels like it seems like they don't care who they have to step on or mistreat in order to get what they want. Because no one's waiting, I don't want to say no one, but I'm going to say many people in this world would rather do things their own way instead of wait on the Most High, because, the enemy is making them feel like they're on a time limit, making them feel like, you're getting too old, or, time is passing you by. You're supposed to have this at this age, or, you know, you're supposed to have accomplished this by now. That is the enemy. If anyone ever hears that, that is the enemy. You know, 2 Timothy verse 2. I'm sorry, 2 Timothy chapter 3 verses 2 through 5 says, people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of the good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. And this sounds just like a lot of the things that I explained when I was describing the behaviors of the narcissist. They're boastful, they're prideful, that, you know, they're abusive, they don't care who they hurt. It seems that all they care about is money. It seems that, you know, the spirit of greed is another thing that the narcissists run off of. And I do not feel convicted when discussing this topic, because many people out there are being abused by these type of people, and it is not something that should be swept under the rug. A lot of spirits that drive the narcissist. Number one, you know, it's the spirit of hate and envy. This comes from self-entitlement, jealousy of others' blessings, you know, things that, you know, the Lord has allowed them to accomplish in life, feeling that they should have what others have. You know, this comes from the spirit of the enemy, because as we all know, Satan is the prince of envy. He envied the Most High, which is why he got cast out of heaven. He wanted to be him to the point where he wanted to destroy him and take over everything that he created. And this is how a lot of narcissists are about people down here on earth. They would sit back and watch someone who has worked so hard for their accomplishments, and they will either sit back and wish bad on these people to fail, or they will creep their way into their lives and slowly destroy it. And this is ways of the wicked. Another spirit that drives a narcissist is the spirit of confusion. And this is to keep you stuck in the moment, trying to piece everything together, trying to figure out, first of all, where the attack even came from that they've just inflicted upon you. The extreme gaslighting that comes with it. You know, trying to make you feel like they had a valid reason, you know, justifying their wicked actions towards you. Trying to have you questioning God, you know, trying to weaken your faith and walk with him. Even questioning, you know, your mental stability. Even trying to make you feel like you have memory loss. This is to try to keep you under their control, because we all know that the enemy is a master manipulator and psychologist. He loves to play mind games. That's what the enemy plays with the most. It's the mind. Because once a person can get your mind, they've affected everything else around you. Our thoughts control everything that goes on in our lives. So if the enemy can get a hold of your thoughts, he has complete control of you, everything around you, possibly everyone around you. You know, also scapegoating. You know, when it comes to scapegoating, blame is the name of the game. You know, when it comes to the narcissist, they blame you for everything. They could attack you brutally and blame you for it, like you deserved it. This is to keep you questioning God. You know, this brings back to when I was saying the harder you pray, the more you get attacked. And those attacks are coming from the narcissist. That's who he uses to attack you. Because those are the ones that's going to attack you and try and manipulate your mind into feeling like you deserve it. Making you feel like this is trying to make you feel like this is a punishment from the Most High, when it's not. The harder you pray, the closer you connect with the Holy Spirit, the brighter your light shine. Especially as a chosen one. It irritates their demons inside. The control spirit, the spirit of control, which ran off of the Jezebel spirit. This is to attack you emotionally. This is an emotional tactic to control you in your entire situation. They will create false narratives to impress others, to place themselves above you, to try and control your mind. They like to come into situations and create false realities. And when you come in with your light and shed, on that dark reality that they're trying to create in order for their own selfish reasons and intentions, they get mad at you and they want to attack you. The spirit of deception also drives the narcissist because they're habitual liars. They do these things to make themselves appear above everyone else. And, sad to say, a lot of chosen ones, have possessed this narcissistic spirit, this demonic spirit. This is why a lot of, people are being prideful, boastful, arrogant. It's just like when the Most High gave Lucifer his position, and once he seen, everything that the Lord blessed him with, he felt like he was better. And this is how a lot of narcissists feel. The ones who were chosen, who had a calling, and they abuse their calling. They'd rather use their gifts to manipulate, control, and deceive others, which is the same as the enemy chose to use his gifts from the Most High for. They deceive you in order to create demonic soul ties with you. They also use deception to gossip, slander your name, and to lead others astray with false teachings. And guys, I am going to make a video about false prophets. Beware of false prophets. The ear ticklers. A lot of times a narcissist will come in and they will appear so sweet at first. They will tell you everything you want to hear. They will do everything that, you expect them to do as an upright person. And this is just to get you right where they want you. People come in contact with these, type of energies all the time. And they usually attack sweet people with big hearts, but deep down they may suffer from some insecurities, and it could be due to a lifetime of trauma from being an empath, an earth angel. Just know that everything is spiritual. The pride that comes with these people, boasting and bragging about, their material gains, not giving God the thanks and glory, feeling that it's them that gain them the things that they have on this earth. A lot of people operate out of fear, and, they're afraid, and they're insecure. These are a lot of ways of the narcissist. They seek to control and manipulate others because they're insecure about themselves. They're very fearful. They appear to be, courageous, but they're very fearful people. And this is why they scapegoat you a lot, because they're afraid to face their own problems. I'm sorry about that, guys. They're afraid to face their own problems, and they're also, afraid to stand up to other people. A narcissist could have people that they're afraid to stand up to, and instead of them standing up to them, they'll take their problems out on you and go back around that person cool, calm, and collected, because they really want a relationship with that person. See, when it comes to a narcissist, birds of a feather flock together. They want to flock to people just like them. But due to the person that they want to flock to having the same spirit of rejection upon them, they treat them the same way that they treat you. That's why they're trapped in an ongoing dark cycle with each other. They're all seeking attention from each other, but they reject each other at the same time. They want people to admire them, to see them as a good person, but behind closed doors, they're operating off of demon time. For any of you out there who is involved with a person, I don't care if they're a family member, someone you're in a relationship with, someone that you're friends with, it could be anyone. And you've been around this person for a while and you thought they were one way, and the Lord is showing you who they really are. They're being disrespectful. They're being very arrogant about their actions. You know, you're telling them that they should watch their ways because we have a God that sits high and look low. They're disregarding your statements. A lot of them may even say things against the Most High because of the spirit that they're carrying. This is all spiritual. It really is. And it seems that people are very adamant about their actions these days when they're doing wrong. It's like, yeah, I did it, and I did it because of this, but have you noticed that the action doesn't match the situation? This is because it wasn't supposed to. It was just meant to destroy you altogether. It will never match. Things that the enemy does to you will never match your understanding. Never. Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12 says, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places." We are under heavy spiritual warfare, guys. I see it. I feel it. People are showing me things that I've never seen before. Things are coming out. You know, people's spirits are really starting to shine through. You will, if anyone around you are wondering or asking the Most High to reveal people around you that are not for you, I promise you, the way things are going these days, you will not have to wait for your confirmation for long. I hope this video serves as confirmation. Always remember, actions speak louder than words. A narcissist will treat you bad one day and then turn around and tell you that they love you the next. And tell you that the reason why they treated you bad is because, you know, you said something that they didn't like. But they formed a whole attack against you. You know, Satan is never accountable for his actions. He's never accountable. To this day, he still doesn't understand why he has no place in the kingdom. He knows why, but he doesn't understand it. The narcissist can treat you so bad and not understand why you are willing to walk away. And I'm letting you know right now, any one of you that are going, if any one of you is going through something like that right now, I want to let you know that the Most High is protecting you. I want to let you know that it's your light, your protection, your anointing that has these people irritated. So please, feel good in this moment, even though you're going through a crazy situation. Please feel good within this moment because you are anointed and protected. And depending, on your calling, it has these people, and it doesn't even matter what your calling is. You having a calling and being anointed and appointed irritates these people because they operate off of wickedness, and they know that you're here to shed light on wickedness. And they are master deceivers and manipulators, but they can't deceive and manipulate when you're around. They can't run these games when you're around. So you are a threat. You are a target. But guess what? You are protected at the same time. All of the witchcraft tactics that these people have tried to perform against you lately are backfiring. They are not working. They are not working at all. The Most High God has a full fire hedge ring of protection around you, around your family. He's even protecting your environment. You are protected. Step into your calling and do what you have to do. Do not worry about these narcissists. Pray for them. Because I'm not trying to be, mean when I say this, but they're going to need it. because no sin goes unpunished. Nobody's perfect. If we all, even as righteous people, have to answer for our sins, and we've repented, these narcissists that are out here manipulating, controlling, abusing, deceiving, they're going to have to answer to God. So don't you go out of your way arguing, fighting, getting yourself upset. Just continue on with your life and your calling. Continue on your walk with the Most High. Continue to pray. Steer away from these people if you can. Everyone's not in that situation where they can just walk away right now. And I'm saying that because I understand these things, hey, lives. We all go through things. Many of us are in situations where we can't walk away right now. And guess what? That's okay. You're still protected. You're still protected. Always know that. I just want to come and drop this message off to you guys. The Most High put this message on my mind to present to you guys early this morning. And, it kind of follows up the video that I just posted yesterday, guys. This is real. These things are really going on. We have earth angels and we have demonic forces battling every day. Just know that when you take the call from the Most High, you are now spiritual warrior in this warfare that we are facing. You will be redeemed, vindicated, protected, and you will come out victorious in this fight because you are fighting the good fight. Okay, the Most High wanted me to deliver this message to you guys. It was really on my heart and spirit. I love you guys so much. I appreciate everything that you guys do for me on this channel, and it really means a lot. Your kind words, your comments. I love hearing from you guys. And I pray for you guys. And I pray that everything works out for you. I pray that everything that you place your hand on, the Most High works it out for you. In the name of His precious Son, Yahuwah. I do. And I pray for protection over each and every one of you. Always remember, guys, these demonic forces and the main demonic force that sends them is no match for the Most High. And you are walking with the Most High. And with the Most High on your side, who can be against you? You have nothing to worry about. I love you guys so much. I have more content coming to you guys. I'm about to be more consistent and back to back with these messages and these videos that the Most High is putting on my spirit to put out to you guys. Stay prayed up, stay safe out there, and into the next one. Peace and blessings. Mwah.